Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, it has been so long. I'm sorry. We did go on vacation for almost 5 weeks. If you haven't seen those videos yet, I'll link my vlog channel right here. We had an amazing vacation. We went through 8 states and 2 provinces in 5 weeks, and it was incredible. Today, you wanna know what we're doing today? I think that my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook have blown up with questions about this specific thing more than anything else, probably in a very long time. I know it's super late. I don't even know if they're going to restock it. I have no doubt they probably will. I have a good feeling they're probably going to make this permanent because it sold so well for them. I'm really excited about this palette. I love Jaclyn Hill. Her and I have kind of the same coloring, except she gets more tan than me in the summer. We both have red hair. I'm kind of red right now. I've got like reddish coppery streaks, but anyway, that's not why I love this palette. I love this palette because it speaks to my heart. These are all colors that I wear and love. Just to show you guys, this is my Anastacio Beverly Hills singles. Do these colors look familiar to you? Yep, they do. This is my ColourPop singles. I've got like 3 ColourPops that I need to actually review for you guys. But I love the warm tone browns. I love the tealy blues. This all speaks to me. Basically, we're going to go through all the colors. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. I've only worked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. So less than half of the palette. Less than half of the palette I've worked with so far, but I've worn it on my eyes. I've really played with it. I really have an opinion on things that I have worked with, and I do want to go through and swatch all of them for you guys, let you guys all know what I think. Alright you guys, there's been so much hype around the Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette with Morphe. This palette was 2 years in the making. You guys know all the facts about it already. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. So first off, I actually hate the packaging. I hate it, 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 I hate it. Even Morphe's super cheap palettes come in hard plastic packaging. This could have come in really nice, like harder plastic packaging. It would have made it more travel friendly, less chance for eyeshadows to break. I'm really frustrated by that. I know Jaclyn loves this silver white, like white on silver or silver on white, and I get it. It's very classy looking. The problem is, because this is a cardboard palette, it's almost impossible to clean. Wiping this down with anything that's damp is going to affect, it's cardboard, so it's going to affect it. It's going to bubble. And because it is this like silver on the inside, it does get really messy really quickly. It's the same gripes I have about the Lorac Pro 3 palette, which is somewhere around here. I absolutely hate using it because I don't want it to get dirty, and it's white. So it's like, white is not a good color for packaging, in my opinion. So I'm not a big fan of the packaging of this. While I think it looks beautiful to look at, for its functionality, to travel with it, it's super flimsy. It's hard cardboard, but like if this were in my bag and somebody were to throw my bag, I have no doubt these eyeshadows would not survive that. So that's a little frustrating for me. Inside it says, this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, XO Jaclyn. Mine's already dirty because I've used this palette, so the second you use it, it's gonna get dirty. This is what the inside looks like. These are all the shades. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm going to swatch all of them with my finger swatches. So unfortunately, I did not get a overlay sheet in mine, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. But anyway, it is what it is. These all do have names. I'll see if I can find them for you. So I guess you can now, I guess so many people complained about the shade name issue that you can now download the shade names, which I think is actually kind of cool. It would have been nice if they had sent them, but I'm good with being able to just download it and look at it for myself. So the first shade here up in the corner, this one right here, this one's called In Light. And this one I have not swatched yet. Ooh, okay, so that's really creamy, kind of buttery. I'm just gonna swatch them on my hand. Ooh, you guys. This one kind of almost has a satin finish. It's super, like, it gives off a really nice metallic glow. It's almost like a metallic ivory. Very, very, very pretty. So far I'm impressed. That's just a finger swatch. Next we have Beam, and Beam is this creamy white, so 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that also has a lot of pigment, really, really nice. This is almost another metallic shade. This is more of a white gold as opposed to, this one's got more pink. So in Light's got more pink and Beam has got more gold. That's Beam and that's in Light. But they're both beautiful. Both of them didn't skip when I swatched them. The next one is called Silk Cream, and I've used this one a lot. This is what I'm wearing all over my lid today. This is a matte shade. This one has a little bit more patchiness in the middle. But when I find that when I blend this on my eye, I don't get any patchiness. So remember that sometimes hand swatches and actual use of the shadows will differ a bit. The next color is called MFEO, and it's this one right here. And it's kind of like Silk Cream, but I think it's more pink. And Silk Cream is more peach. Yeah, it's got a hint more pink to it. But they're very, very similar. I don't know that you would have needed both those shades. I might have removed one of those and came up with a matte cream-based color. I think that's what I would have done. Alright, completely clean and dry fingers and hand to keep it fair. The next color is called Faint, and this is a metallic pink color. It's this one right here. 1, 2, 3. That one feels like it kind of got a little gritty in my hand when I was swatching. You know how sometimes shadows that are more metallic kind of like build up gritty, but man, that swatch. You guys, it's a beautiful metallic pink. Really bright, really metallic. Then we have Sissy, and Sissy's another metallic shade. This one also got a little gritty on my hand, on my finger when I was swatching. Oh, but it blends out nicely. So sometimes when you get with metallic shades, when you're swatching, they can get kind of like pulled up, almost like little balls. But when you swatch them out is the real test. If they swatch out smooth, they're good. So that one's Sissy. And then the last one in this row is called Little Lady. And I haven't used this one yet, but I'm probably most excited about this one. It's kind of almost like a copper. Kind of close to Sissy, but more peach, less pink. So the first one on the next row is Creamsicle. And this is a really interesting, kind of almost mustard yellow shade, and it's matte. That one definitely kicked up some powder, which I wasn't expecting. That's Creamsicle, down at the bottom. Butter is the next shade. This is another one that I haven't used yet, but is definitely calling to me. Really pretty warm toned brown. That's Butter. So far, I have not had an issue with any of these shades. I think they're all swatching beautifully as hand swatches. Okay, next we have Cooter, and Cooter is kind of a mauvey brown color. Ooh, that one's smooth, and that one doesn't have any kind of skippage to it. Really pretty, really pigmented, really even. That's Cooter. Then we have Pukey, and Jaclyn has talked to the shade, and I've actually worn it a couple times, and she just calls it like a puke green brown. Kind of like the color of baby puke. So that's Pukey right there on the inside. Really pretty. I actually really like Pukey. I've worn it a few times. Then we have Hunts, which I think is the most gorgeous warm tone color, and I think it's going to be quite a bit like Brown Script. It's a lot more red. There are two shades in this palette that I think are going to be very close to Brown Script. Hunts is one of them, but this one pulls a lot more orangey red. I've used Hunts a ton. Of course, you guys know I love a warm crease. I'm wearing one today. Then we have Firework, which is kind of like a burgundy metallic. Oh, y'all. Oh my God. Look at that color. And then Queen, which is a dirty gold metallic. There's a lot of really well done metallics in here. I feel like there's a lot of well done everything in here, to be honest. That's Queen. That's beautiful, you guys. I know there's been already a lot of review videos on this palette, and a lot of them were hit and miss. Some people said they really didn't like it. Some big names said they really didn't like it. I'm not sure what palette you guys were swatching, but this thing is amazing so far. So we're on to row 3, and this color is called Obsessed. And this is the color that Jaclyn says held up the palette. It's the one that took her the longest to develop. It's the one that she sent back in for developing again, and now it's gorgeous. It's this beautiful lid metallic color that I think is stunning. I've also worn it as a highlight. I just love this color. So that's Obsessed. SBN is the next one. It's another metallic. It's kind of like a taupe metallic. Oh no, it's like a rose gold. It looks like a taupe in the pan, but then you swatch it and you're like, no, that's a rose gold. That's beautiful. Then we have Hillster. And this is another metallic. I feel like the metallics are very well done. Like, super pigmented, in your face color. You cannot go wrong using these metallics. This is the one, Roxanne, that I feel like is gonna be the closest to Brown Script. Yeah. I'll do a comparison at the end of the video, but that's the matte warm tone brown. Roxanne, that one was called. Then we have Jax, which is a very beautiful burgundy brown color that I think is going to be stunning. This one's a little bit less pigmented. That's Jax, but it's really pretty. Next to that we have Buns, which is a medium toned brown matte. Yep, beautiful. That's Buns right there on the edge. And the last one in that palette is called Cranapple, which is like Cranapples, I guess. This is really pretty. It's another metallic shade. We're gonna do that around here. Oh, it's a beautiful, warm, orangey cranberry color. So pretty. I don't know what palette these people were swatching where they said there was no pigment, because I can't get that pigment off my hand. Okay, we're down to the last two rows. This is where we're getting into the blues and purples, which I think is really, really an added benefit to this palette. It's not just neutrals. There are some really gorgeous, deeper, darker, and brighter shades to really round out your looks. So the first color is called Royalty, and it's this metallic purple. Oh God, help me. Look at how gorgeous that is. The next one is called Twerk, and it's like this royal blue metallic. It's something. It's something. Okay, I love those two so far. Then we have Hustle, which is a beautiful kind of grayish taupe. Metallic, another metallic. You know, they did a lot of metallics. This would be a beautiful all over the lid shade. You can barely see it because it's almost the same color as my hand. Then you have Meeks, which is a more brown coffee, I don't know, this is kind of an interesting color. It's kind of like a bronzy color. That's Meeks. Then we have 24/7, which is this really interesting kind of, this has got a really interesting texture to it. It's kind of a little harder than the other metallics, but its swatch is pretty. That's 24/7. It's kind of this dark chocolatey, it's not a dark brown, it's like an espresso brown. It's like a chocolate brown. Then we have Chip, which is a matte, it looks like a matte dark brown chocolate chip. That's what that looks like. Really pretty. And then we have Mocha, which I feel like is more neutral, less purple. Yeah, that's Mocha right there. So far, you guys, we have not found a color that we don't love. Now, I think the bottom three colors here, 1, 2, 3, are going to be my favorite. So we have Pool Party, which this is a very common, like, beautiful metallic color. I think everybody has a color like this in their line. I would like to be able to dupe this to see how similar it is to other ones. Then we have Jada, which is a matte green turquoise aqua color that I'm obsessed with. I just want to do a look with those two colors. I might look a little cray, but I want to do it. And then Diva, which I think is going to be a really pretty like mermaid green color. Oh, that's Diva. Okay, so far this is my favorite row. Then we have Enchanted, which is a forest green matte. Oh my God. I digress. Look at this row, you guys. This is like made for Tanya. And I haven't even played with any of the fun colors yet, but I feel like I need to, like right now. Like throw one of those on with this look. That might be interesting. Then we have Central Perk, which is a dark brown. And the only thing that, or Essential Perk. I'm glad she didn't call it Essential Perk because there is another eyeshadow from another company called Essential Perk and that would upset me. But this is a matte dark green brown. Then we have Soda Pop, which I think is like a purpley black. Yep. It's like a deep, deep purple. And then the last color is called Abyss, and this is a black. And it's a good, like, beautiful, deep matte black. Which we already knew Jaclyn was going to do that, because whenever Jaclyn swatches a palette, she always talks about how the black is the teller. Always. She says it all the time. It's the black that's the teller. And that is a beautiful, deep, dark black. This hand hates me. So overall, I did a look with this today. I also wore these colors yesterday and the day before. I love the way that they work on the eyes. I haven't had a complaint with any of them yet. Like I said, I'm really obsessed with that highlight color. I'm going to show you guys. This is a brush that didn't have any product on it. And I wasn't wearing a whole lot of highlight to begin with in this video. Do you see that? I know you see that. I just feel like only Jaclyn Hill could build an eyeshadow palette and make sure there's at least one color that would be a pop and highlight. It's mostly warm tone, but there are some cool tones thrown in here, which I was surprised by because we all know Jaclyn Hill's a warm tone girl. There's also a lot of bright and fun colors, and then this deep row kind of down here that allows you to do really unique smoky looks. I think this palette is worth every penny they're charging for it. I think these eyeshadows are beautifully configured. The mattes are smooth. The metallics are shimmery. There's no glitter finishes, which I like. I think that glitter should be left to glitter and eyeshadow should be left eyeshadow. That's just my personal preference. A lot of brands are doing that now. Even ColourPop's most recent launch of pressed powdered eyeshadows have no glitter formula in them. They're just mattes and metallics. And I think that's really the way it should be. I mean, I know there are some satin finished eyeshadows that are really well done, but for me, it's basically matte and metallic. That's what I wear. That's what I use. And this palette, I'm just obsessed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Jaclyn Hill palette. Those are just my thoughts. Don't shoot the messenger. All I can do is try products, give you guys my honest review and opinion on them. If you guys would like to see an entire video of dupes and how many of these shadows I can dupe with other things, in case for some reason you can't get your hands on this palette, let me know. I will be more than glad to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back and filming, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and give this video a thumbs up. You can also share it with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys soon.